You do realize this is a daily thing now, right? Like, you're fully dependent on me for bedtime stories. Fine. Let's lay down some ground rules first. Number 1, no interrupting me to say how cute this is. Number 2, if I catch you dozing off halfway through, I swear I'll stop reading and leave you in unbearable suspense. Oh, so you're listening extra hard now? Acting like I didn't just catch you yawning 2 seconds ago. Whatever. At this point, I should get a world's best storyteller award or something. Okay, I'll start. Once upon a time, in a distant kingdom where the rivers shimmered like silver, and the forests sang beautiful songs to the moon, there lived a prince. He had everything: wealth, power, a name spoken with reverence in every corner of the land. But none of it felt real to him. He spent his days in golden halls, his nights beneath ceilings painted with constellations. But when he looked in the mirror, he saw someone caged in a life he hadn't chosen. So, one night, beneath the cover of darkness, he left it all behind. Honestly, we get it. Your Highness, you're misunderstood. He's so edgy. The prince traveled far, through forests dense and endless, over hills where the wind carried secrets only the stars could hear. He walked until his boots were caked in mud, his fine silk tunic torn by branches he once would have never dared to touch. And yet, for the first time, he felt alive. In his travels, he had met a village of people, all with little to offer, yet they cared for him deeply. In the short time he spent there, his heart began to understand what it truly meant to be free. But freedom was not without its trials. One night, as he rested by a quiet river, the sound of hooves shattered the silence. The king's knights had found him. Oh no, the drama's catching up to him. Who could have possibly seen that coming? Oh, okay. Jeez. The prince had a choice: return to the life he had known, or fight for the one he wanted. He stood tall, his heart pounding, and said, "I will not go back." And that's where we stop for tonight. Oh, you need to know what happens next? But I thought you were so sleepy. Alright. Guess I can't leave you in agony. The knights surrounded him, their swords drawn, their orders clear. Bring the prince home by force if necessary. But the prince did not waver. He had spent too many nights staring at guild ceilings, too many days being something he was not. So he raised his chin, looked each one of them in their eye, and said, "Home? My home is here." Bet you love that line. Seeing his resolve, the knights hesitated. They had expected resistance, maybe even fear. But what they saw was a prince who had already made his choice. One by one, their swords lowered. Well, that was easy. I mean, really? One speech and they're just... Oh, wait, plot twist incoming. Not all the knights were so easily swayed. One, bound by loyalty to the king, stepped forward, blade glinting under the moonlight. "You will not return willingly. Then I have no choice." Oh, here we go. Betrayal arc. prince braced himself, but before the night could strike, a voice rang out from the trees. Stand down. He belongs here now. Bet you weren't expecting that, huh? A figure emerged. One of the villagers. The very people he had chosen. Slowly, others followed, stepping forward, standing beside their prince. The knight hesitated, then sheathed his blade. "And may you rule with honor," he said before turning away. And so the prince stayed, not as royalty, not as a ruler, but as one of them. A boy who had traded a throne for a place he could call home. Satisfied now? Oh, now you want to act like you're half asleep? Convenient. Yeah, I get it. You're so cozy right now. And apparently I'm part of the blanket situation. I swear you latch on like I'm gonna vanish the second you let go. Wouldn't that be tragic? Guess I'm stuck, huh? You know, for someone who forced me to read a whole bedtime story, he sure didn't stay awake for the ending very long. Wow. Using me as a pillow and ignoring me? Rude. You really do sleep better like this, don't you? Not that I'm getting soft or anything, just stating facts. Yeah, I'm not going anywhere. You're hopeless. I guess if I have to be stuck somewhere, this isn't the worst place to be. Night. Thingy. And if you drool on me again, I'm kicking you.